Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
All right, you guys, before we start the show, I'm really, really excited to announce that we have fucking shirts. Yes, it's true. Broad Topics has merch available right now on podcastmerch.com. Only between the dates of July 19th and 26th. So make sure you get those orders in. We've got these great tank tops. We've got some tie-dye. They've got some of our favorite things on them, mushrooms. So make sure you check those out. Support the podcast. All right, let's get into the show. And then I didn't even take it seriously. And the girl in front of me looked me dead in the eye. What's going on?
I don't know. I ordered food.
Alex just took a call. Alex literally just stopped. Look at this. I need everybody to, what is going on? She's just answered the phone. Don't we have producers, Alex?
Hit it, Frank.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. Oh my God, Kimmy, I'm so excited.
Alex is coming to see me.
Yeah, and I've been I feel like I get anxiety when it comes to traveling, and I just ignore my travel plans until they're happening, which is exactly what I did with this. And then literally just not 20 minutes ago, booked a flight to come see you this weekend for 8 days.
Yeah.
And the way that I didn't process whatsoever that this plan was happening until right now. And I'm really excited.
I'm really excited too. It's gonna be so much fun. We're going to do so many things. I have 2 shows that week. That's it.
I'm excited to come to your shows with you. If you had shows every night, I would still be excited to come. So
they're 2 of the best shows.
Yeah,
they're gonna be the most fun shows to come see.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do so many fun things. I want to go to this one place. I think that you would enjoy this. But there's this place in LA that people told me about years ago and I've never been. I think the name is called Love Water. And it's a place where this is so corny, but something we'd be so into if we took like a couple mushrooms. You go and you taste waters that are infused with different energy. So like they have one water that like every day it's infused like with like thoughts and words of love and affirmation. And then you could taste water that's like yelled at and everybody talks what they hate into it, and they say that all the waters taste differently.
Okay, I would like that. That's a weird business. Am I paying to drink all of this fucking abused water? That's a wild business. That's like I always say.
So LA, it's like from a sketch.
No, yeah, I was just gonna say I always I feel like I brag about New York by saying that there's nothing that you can't do. Like if you have money, there's nothing you can't do in New York. But I take it back. Nobody's thought of that business in New York.
Yeah.
The water's all abused here.
All the waters hate water there. The Hudson, I bet that's good. They should have a Hudson water tank over there. It'd be the only green one.
I mean, we've discussed, I feel like on this show, we've had a discussion of we've like tried to project how many bodies are in the Hudson.
At least 300 right now.
Yeah. I guess they float out. They float out eventually. Like the current would take them.
Right.
Yeah. I saw a TikTok the other day that just reminded me of a TikTok about I wish I remember the exact lake. I'll bet you saw this TikTok. Like a lake, everybody was like having fun on the lake, and then there was like the police show up, like the lake's shut down, like another drowning, and then in the comments it's like this lake is literally should be shut down. Everybody just drowns in it. I'm just thinking about
Lake. I just saw that on TikTok today too.
Yeah,
Lake Lanier, and this girl was telling a story. Lanier. Can we look up Lake Lanier?
Lake Lanier. Yeah, apparently,
is that the girl from Glee? Is that where she drowned?
I don't know. I didn't look into it at all, but I just was looking at the comments where people were like, I wouldn't even swim in that lake. The number of people who drown in there, it's just basically all like human bodily fluid in the lake. Like you're drowning in people's they're
saying the thing I saw on TikTok is that it's It's a lake and it drowns black people.
No. Okay. No, I didn't see that detail. It must be a different video. Okay. 600 people since it opened.
Wow.
That's a lot, dude. That's a lot.
Oh my
80 to
God.
100 feet deep. And it makes searching for the bodies really difficult, which makes sense. It's also a murky fucking lake, which is, I don't fuck with lakes. I've said this before.
Can we see what Lake Lanier looks like?
Yeah. Well, one of the fucked up things is that it, like, in the TikTok that I saw, was that it looked like they kind of built an amusement park around the place. Like, it's like very like drawing you in, like water slides and a whole fucking lagoon for kids and shit.
No. Let's see. Oh, it looks so fun. I want to swim there right now.
No, I don't swim in. I wouldn't swim in a lake that I know 600 people drowned in. It's
no,
fucking,
I'm not swimming in a haunted lake for sure. Like, I'm
It's
not
not-
going to do it. But
I'm
if
not
I
even worried
didn't
about
know, and I saw that, I'd be in that bitch.
Kim, you're so spiritual. You're thinking about the hauntings before you're thinking about the fucking like just like corpse liquid that you're swimming in.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the
Whatever.
lake water is made of fucking like blood
You don't-
plasma and shit.
You
It's
don't
gross.
jump in the ocean and go like, think of all the shark bodies in here. Just disintegrating.
Shark bodies disintegrating feel like something that belongs to disintegrating in the ocean. Like something else would come along and like eat it at least. I don't know. Human body disintegrating in
Ew,
water is so different.
it would be so horrible to be in a body of water and run into a body. It's disturbing me.
I mean,
thought of
that's
that.
really bad, right? To be in a body of water.
I hate that.
I don't want to run into a body anywhere, but especially not like submerged with it.
I think that I go spiritual to block the other part out.
Yeah. Yeah. You were worried about a haunting. You think the ghosts drag more people down because they're angry that they drowned there?
Yeah.
The ghosts would grab your ankles and pull
That
you
was
down.
the story. The thing I saw about that lake on TikTok this morning was a girl telling a story that she was swimming out there with her cousins and that they could all swim. And suddenly they started being pulled under the lake, like one by one. And then one would pop back up and they were like, they were all panicking. And then their whole family was like, come back. You guys went out too far. And they were like, she said, while her and her cousins, like they started swimming again and one would pop under again and then come back up panicked. Like something was yanking them under the water.
And also like, oh man, the idea of like feeling like a hand on you in the water, because you know what a fish feels like. Like a fish is obvious. It slips against you and it's gross every time and you freak out, but a hand is just different. You would know it, you know?
Yeah. Or just like the thought of like something's head and like shoulder hitting you, like a human hair wrapping around your arm. And it gets like stuck a little and you're trying to run and it's like we're pulling on it.
That's why seaweed freaks me out.
Seaweed is so disgusting.
Seaweed sucks, dude.
Seaweed's the worst.
I can't believe people eat that shit. I'm gonna say that right now.
I eat it.
I eat it in sushi too, but first of all, you know what? I don't understand how anybody could ever choose to eat a sushi roll that has seaweed on the outside so that the first fucking thing touching your mouth is seaweed. That's crazy to me.
I love that.
You're crazy.
I don't hate it. Yeah, seaweed is rough. It feels like it has lice in it. When I was little, I used to call it wee wee.
I like that.
There's
There's
too
too
many.
many.
My dad said that I used to run up to him from the beach and go, ew, the wee wee keeps touching me.
That's really good. That's great. Yeah, I don't like how many different kinds of seaweed there are. Like seaweed like looks different in different areas. It's just gross. That's too much.
It's not great. But yeah, so people drown in this lake. They say it's haunted. They say that a bunch of what I saw on TikTok in the comments, it was a bunch of slaves were drowned there.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And so you see, I don't think that would turn the lake itself racist though. Like if anything, hear me out. If you were a slave and you and all of your slave friends drowned in this lake, why would you try to drown more black people in that lake. You would
So
want
I'd be like, they can hang out and I can't.
no,
I'd be all pissed.
I'd be pulling the white people down by their ankles.
No, yeah, no. I would come out of my lake as the lake. The white people would wake up and there'd be a lake in their living room and I would drag them into the lake.
I would make white people afraid of that fucking lake.
Yeah.
So
but you'd have to make it inviting for the white people first. You had to put a bunch of dogs in it. If you put the best way to get a bunch of white people to go to a lake is just put animals around. Just as many animals that can lick and leave hair all over them as they can get.
White people love going to fuck with animals. You know, that like there's that beach in the Caribbean with the pigs. White people love going to that beach with the pigs.
They love pig beach.
They love pig beach.
They love fucking a beach with some pigs. They love going to they love holding tigers.
Yes.
They love going and sitting on elephants in different countries.
Yeah. I mean, literally, Lewis went to the Doc Antle Animal Sanctuary.
Lewis wants to be white.
It's true. It's very true. He held a baby tiger. I was like, this is very you.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend came over. My friend Jeff, who has a dog. Yeah. Look at them. Time of their life.
Look, they love it. Cocaine and little pigs.
Oh my God. Right behind him, there's a starving little brown child asking for a quarter. Oh man. Wow. So, what was I going to say? Oh, my friend brought his dog over. First of all, I tried to install a bidet in my apartment and shit hit the fan, quite literally. I fucked my plumbing up. Okay. I don't know what I did, but I just got my apartment settled.
You must not have had an easy to install Omigo bidet. You must have been using one of those off-brand bidets, Kim.
I made a huge mistake not getting an Omigo bidet.
Yeah.
So yeah, the problem truly wasn't the bidet. It was that my toilet is so small. Like I have a small toilet and it's so close to my wall that it's hard to get the plumbing undone and that I don't know what I'm doing. And I was just like trying to screw things in and being like, it'll fit. Like I really was like, let's wing it.
Sometimes your confidence takes over. I've seen this happen before. Like, or especially around like the Stone Science Fair at Skankfest.
I knew you were going to bring that up.
Kim has a dream in her head of like accomplishing something that it takes people fucking 10 years of study and practice to do. And she'll just sit down and be like, well, what's step one? Let's start now. So that we'll be finished in an hour. It's fucking crazy, dude. So like, I assume she looked at the toilet and she's like, I'm a plumber now.
Yes. I was like, if a plumber can do it, I can do it. I was
Which
like,
is fine. That's fair.
Like, I do stand-up comedy. It's the hardest job in the world. Of course I can plumb.
I just feel like you like don't even think of like I'm gonna really have to like maybe I should read the instructions through to the end before I start
threw the instructions away before I started.
Like one time Kim and I were testing out a little build your own robot for the science fair and we only had one to test because the rest of them needed to be used at the actual science fair. And Kim is jumping in fucking feet first. And I'm like panicking, feeling like we needed to read the instructions through to the end before we even did the first step.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, girl. We built different.
Literally, we built differently. We built it much differently. Yeah. So there was this like Teflon. Okay. So there's something called, now I've learned, I think it's called Teflon plumber's tape, and it's Teflon and it looks like a little strip of plastic. And you're supposed to, this is what I learned. This is for my single ladies out there listening to the podcast. When you're screwing things into your plumbing, if it's two different materials, like a plastic spinny thing going into a metal thing that you're attaching, you should get the Teflon and wrap it around the metal part so that it prevents the leaks. But the Teflon has to be wrapped in the way that it would be spinning. That's the part that I missed on the instructions. Everything else, that's a very specific thing.
Very specific. The direction of the wrapping.
Yeah.
That makes sense, I guess.
It totally makes sense.
I wouldn't have ever thought of it on my own, though.
And that is why I flooded my bathroom.
Okay. Cool.
Because I put it on the wrong way and then I screwed it in. And I literally just got my apartment set up and I was like, I can relax in it. And then I was like, let me set up my bidet so that I can fully relax in it.
Yeah.
And
so I can relax with the cleanest butthole you've ever seen in your life. Sparkling.
Not only is this place squeaky clean, but so is my ass.
I want to sparkle from the apple of my eye down to my little butthole.
The apple of my eye to the apple of my butt.
Yes.
Where I want to sparkle. So I flooded my bathroom and I couldn't get anybody out for 3 days. And I didn't flood it. I had to keep turning the thing as it didn't work. And then and then my arms literally weren't strong enough to put the other one back on and just be like, never mind, I'll just have a regular toilet. Like, because I was already invested. I took the things off and now they're off. And then I couldn't get them back on.
You're stuck.
So every time I needed to flush the toilet, I'd have to turn the water on. It would just pour. And I would like be holding the tubing, just trying to get enough water in the fucking thing, not even knowing the whole time that if I just opened up my shower, my bath water, and filled a bucket up and put it in the toilet, it would flush.
It flushes. Yes. I learned that as a child. My grandparents had a toilet for years in their home that just didn't flush. And whenever you did anything, they had a bucket next to the sink that you would fill up in the sink and pour in. It was wild.
Yeah, I wish someone would have told me that. I was fucking behind my toilet for 3 days holding this thing, just trying to flush a shit. Like, it was crazy.
Something I would have forgotten, honestly. I haven't done that since my grandparents' old house when I was like 5. But I just do vaguely remember filling up this bucket and gently pouring it in the toilet.
Yeah, gently, because you don't want to splash. You learned that lesson, didn't you?
I learned that at age 5. I did.
Yeah, but all good now.
Hey guys, today we're welcoming back IPVanish to the show. So what is IPVanish? IPVanish is a virtual private network, a VPN for short. A VPN is a super important tool that helps you safely browse the internet. You can use a VPN on your computers, tablets, phones, even things like your Fire Stick when you're streaming media. When you use a VPN, all your data is encrypted. What you're reading, what you're searching, what you're watching, whatever it is you're doing. That's important because what you're doing on the internet isn't my business, and it's no one else's business either. IPVanish helps you remain anonymous and secure on the internet. IPVanish is just $3.49 a month. For just $3.49 a month, which is $27.99 a year, you could help protect your online privacy and security. Here's everything you get with IPVanish. Anonymous IP addresses, which means your personal IP address can't be tracked by anyone on the web. You could circumvent any online censorship. IPVanish has more than 1,500 servers in 70 plus locations. You can get protection when using public Wi-Fi. Remember, with IPVanish, all your data is encrypted, so no one can snoop on what you're doing. And you get 24/7 customer support. You could email them, chat with them, even call them, and they're always going to be there to help. If you remember, these guys supported the show a couple months ago, and they've came back with an even better deal, wanting to offer something special to the Broad Topics listeners. So you're going to get 65% off now at ipvanish.com/topics. So just go to ipvanish.com/TOPIX to claim your 65% savings. They have plans starting at $349 a month or $27.99 a year. This is the time to sign up. With our discount, their current promotional offerings, you can get a VPN for 65% off using our link. IPVanish is the best of the best. It's rated 4.7 out of 5 on Trustpilot, and that's with more than 6,000 reviews. So one more time, guys, ipvanish.com/TOPIX with a lowercase t to get that 65% off your online security. Let's get back to the show. I mean, wow. You're so independent, man. I would never sit down to be like, let me just fasten this bidet on, ever.
Yeah, I built my TV stand. See that? I built
The
that.
TV stand that I would build. I'm okay with like an IKEA build.
Yeah.
I'll fuck with
Yeah.
that.
It was like one of those things where like the wrench comes in the packaging. Those I'll build. That's about as far as I'll go. I tried to put a projector up and I have like so many holes in my walls behind, like.
Yeah, I don't want to have to like find a stud in the wall for something. Like if I were to be putting together a TV stand that's like attached to the wall mounted, I wouldn't do that on my own.
I gotta tell you, this is really the part where having a boyfriend comes in handy.
I know. Yeah.
Because it's like I could hire someone, but like when you first move into a place, you're getting something new like all the time. So it's like I can't keep hiring someone. I would hire someone to come in once and spend like 3 or 4 hours putting it all at once. But like when you do it individually, it gets expensive.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, the guy from Craigslist is always there.
That's true.
You could call him up, have him come do 2 hours work.
That's true.
Watch him like a hawk for no reason.
Watch him like a hawk. Fuck. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we got into the bidet thing.
I think you just remembered your flooded floor. I don't know. We were talking about drowning in a lake before that.
And then I drowned in my bathroom. Is that how I got there mentally?
I don't know.
Was that the thing?
I don't know.
When I was little, this is a weird thing. When I was little, this is weird because it's in a bathtub. And the bathtub had nothing to do with the story originally. It just happens to be in a bathtub. But when I was little and I used to get in the bath, I used to challenge myself to think about the last thought I had before the bath and to then try to track back the thoughts to the beginning of my day as far as I could go. And that's what I would do at bath time.
Wow. That's crazy. I was splashing fucking. I remember a specific game where I had a little bucket that I would make soup in, and making soup was like taking like a bunch of different soaps and like mixing it up in the bucket.
Oh, my ass was making soup too. Don't think I was just being gifted the entire time.
I mean, that's gifted, Kim. I was just sitting there making soup, being a chef.
I mean, I'm talking about like a bath when I was like 7 or 8.
7. Okay. I was showering by that age. In my bath days, I took a bath till I was like 10. No, I took a bath until I was like 7 or 8, I feel. And my bathtub days were filled with soup. It was mostly just soup for years.
All you did was soup over and over again.
I would soup. I had like one little, I had a mermaid toy that when you submerged her in water, her tail would change color.
I had her.
Yeah, she was great.
We probably had a lot of the same toys.
Oh, that's really sweet, actually.
Because I would make soups too. I had a little spoon that I would keep in there.
I had a spoon in there.
Mm-hmm. I also had my little, like my sister was a baby, so there's a lot of like baby toys always. So you could get creative with that.
Yeah, I had a rubber ducky and stuff.
Kids are losing their eyes from those.
How? What idiots?
No, listen, we've just been lucky. Like we survived a bunch of shit we didn't know. The rubber duckies, you know how they have like you can splash, like you fill them with water and you spray them and the water like squeezes out of them. They get mold in them because they can never dry out completely on the inside. And then kids squirt them in their eyes by accident and get infections and go blind.
Oh no.
Is that crazy?
I would never squirt water in my eye as a child.
Not on purpose.
Yeah, I guess that's really sad.
Squeezing it, and then it just gets in their eye.
Did you see the TikTok about the little girl who ate the battery? Oh, it fucked me up.
Oh yes, yeah, of course. So scary. Look at this.
Button batteries.
Parents of a 2-year-old boy who recently recovered from a serious eye infection said it was caused by his toy rubber ducky that contained trapped bacteria-filled water inside.
Ew.
Baylor Strong's mom, his name is Baylor Strong, posted a photo of him showing him with bloodshot, swollen eyes. Can we see the image? I want to see the image.
No,
just go to image. Yeah, just go to images.
Let's see. I don't know if those. No. He cute baby.
God.
He don't know nothing but a rubber ducky.
He looks like he works at Gas Digital.
Oh no.
Them rush bloodshot ass eyes. That's what you guys look like when you come from each session in between podcasts.
Step out of the studio and greet somebody who's walking in.
Yeah, that shit happens. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's brutal. No more rubber duckies, I guess.
Sorry to scare you out of that one, but I needed to save your future children.
Oh, that's fucked up. There's so many things. There's probably so many things like that.
The battery. I remember specifically having those batteries in my mouth.
Like a button battery.
Yeah, just like holding them on my tongue and pretending that they were tongue rings.
It ate through her on the inside.
Yep.
It's terrible. And then the mom, like, I feel so bad that, like, you know, like this mom loses a baby and now her whole thing has to be like an initiative against button batteries. Like that's the rest of her life now. It's just like, it's a sucky PSA.
Yeah.
That's your shitty PSA that you have to do forever because you lost a kid.
But it's like also people don't know that. Also, you know, like things when my sister had her son, even when he was born, after he was born, she had no idea that you're not supposed to give honey to babies. And that's like a huge thing. You're not supposed to give honey to babies. They die.
Yeah,
did you know that?
No, I didn't know that one, actually.
They die. You're not supposed to give honey to any baby under 2 or something like that.
Were you there at the Gas Digital UFC event when Paco?
Yes. Yes.
Paco,
yes.
for 1 minute, everybody turns around and Paco and James are interacting without anybody like looking at them. And we turn back around and they're having a contest at who could hold more grapes in their mouth at once without choking to death, I guess.
And it was Paco's idea. Paco, I heard him literally say to James, "Hey, James, want to have a contest? See who can fit more grapes in their mouth?"
What kind of homosexual contest, first of all? What is Paco grooming James for?
I was watching it happen. I literally watched him say it. I looked over at Lewis. I instantly Lewis caught on, so I didn't say anything. I was like, okay, it's not my place anymore.
Let's watch this unfold.
Yeah. So I looked at Lewis. Lewis caught on and started watching, and I saw Lewis be like,
James
sort of
already
be like,
has 8 grapes in his mouth, by the way.
yeah. Lewis goes, "Hey, Paco, maybe let's not dare my son to choke today." Yeah. I mean, James had so many grapes in his mouth. Oh no, he said, "Paco, you know, grapes are the #1 choking hazard for children."
Choking to death by a grape is the #1 cause of child death.
Grapes couldn't be more perfectly sized for a child to choke, and he had them stacked in James's mouth.
It was so wild.
It was insane.
As soon as I heard the words come out of his mouth, my first thought was, that's a problem.
Yeah. Anybody would know that. Who wouldn't know that?
Oh man, that was great. Yeah, but I didn't know about the honey thing.
Yeah, I don't know what the rule is for that.
Or
what the deal is.
It makes sense. It's like such a thick liquid that a baby in particular wouldn't, like, their little throat wouldn't be able to like open up and swallow it. They'd be expecting it to be like water and they'd swallow wrong and like
I don't think that's it. I don't even think they're supposed to have anything with honey in it.
Why?
I don't know. Frank, can you tell us?
Because like, I don't know. I thought the bees were our friends.
The bees are our friends after we're 2 years old. But my sister didn't know. And I just looked it up one day. I was like, "Hey, you know, you can't give them honey." And she was like, "No, I didn't." And I was like, "Me neither."
Oh, infant botulism. That's not good.
Has been associated with raw honey. Avoid giving raw honey even taste to babies under age of 1. Home canned food can also be contaminated with spores. So can we find out more about this? Go down a little.
Man, you could fuck up a baby so
Infant
easy.
botulism for parents. Click on that one. Yeah. I want to see what's up. Okay. It can happen with a baby ingests toxins from a type of bacteria. Babies with infant botulism can have muscle weakness, a weak cry, and trouble breathing. They need to be treated in a hospital with early diagnosis and proper medical care. A baby should fully recover from the from the illness. So it's bacteria that lives in soil and dust. It can contaminate honey and also can live in carpets and floors.
Okay, it fucks up your baby's stomach.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that sad?
Yeah, that's fucked up. Did your nephew get infant botulism?
No, she never was giving him honey. Like,
Oh, okay. It was just something she didn't know.
yeah. And like a lot of people don't know. My mom didn't know that. She had 3 kids.
I would never know that. Honey's delicious.
Honey's delicious.
I'm treating my baby to like the pleasure of honey.
Why did you say the pleasure of honey?
I don't know. The pleasure of honey.
The pleasure of honey sounds like the name of a porno.
It's a porno between a fucking committed husband and wife.
It's a Winnie the Pooh porno.
Okay, I like that too. Yeah.
So I got a Venus flytrap.
Really?
And now I'm like, does it need flies?
Are you worried that you're not feeding it enough with the natural flies? Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Do you need to buy flies?
Well, literally there's a fly in here the other day and I smacked it with a towel and then just fed it to the plant. And I was like, does that count?
Yeah, that counts. That's food.
But it's just kind of sitting in the plant's mouth. It's not like eating it.
Oh, because
is it like
maybe
is it like a slow?
No, I would try to touch.
No, it did. It
the plant.
Closed around it.
Yeah.
It did close around it, but it's just sitting in there on the inside. Does it like slowly break it down?
It. I think it's eating it. Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
I'm like, I can still see the fly a couple days later. I'm like, can you hurry and finish your food?
Can you see it? Like you could see it in the belly of the. Okay.
I see it in the mouth of the flower. Okay. I'll show you.
I don't know. I would assume you could feed it. It's like Little Shop of Horrors.
You see it?
Yes, I do. Yeah, he's eating.
Are you sure?
I think so. What's he? You think he's gonna swallow it?
Look how scary these things are.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I feel like plants are cheaper in LA. Like
they are.
Yeah,
they're really cheap.
I'm really excited about my trip. I want to do all the fun stuff, Kim.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hit up the beach.
I want you to take me to the shit cave, Kim.
I'm taking you to the shit cave. We're gonna sit right where my friend shat.
I'm not gonna shit there. I just want to sit there.
That's the shirt you have to wear when we go because I'm banned from that beach. I'm not gonna shit there. We're just gonna sit there.
We're not here to shit. We're just here to sit. Yeah, that'll be really fun. I also, the first time I went to LA, I was like with Harrington and Luke for a Legion of Skanks show. And there was so much going on that like I never got more than 5 minutes in a certain place. But you took me
on a hike. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, we can. Okay. Let's go on a hike.
Okay.
They
took you to what?
I feel like you told me to go there, but it was like this little like outdoor market area with like tasty food and like.
Was it on Fairfax?
I don't know.
I know. I think I know what you're talking. It was outdoor. There's a bunch of tents, a bunch of stuff for sale, music.
I know what it is. Because I wanted to go back there every single time I went back to LA because I was just like wanted to explore the area. Mm-hmm. It was so cute. And I never got the chance to go back. Isn't that sad?
We'll go back there.
Okay. I want to go there.
Wait, you're not going to be here. Are you going to be here on a Sunday?
I'm going to be here on Sunday. I'm showing up on Saturday and I'll be there all week to the following Sunday.
Okay. So yeah, we got to go to that thing where I get all the clothes for $1.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? You know, my Lakers starter, how I'm like, I got it for $1.
I want to go there. Yeah.
It's a place where they basically they go to the Goodwills and they buy the bundles of donated clothes that aren't sorted through yet. So they're not taking out like valuables in case people donate, and people that live in LA just donate their nice shit. And so the place that I go to on Sundays, just they buy the bundles, they pay like $300 for them. And then they bring it out to this parking lot. They line them all up. There's like, you're standing with like 50 other people, and then they cut them. And at the same time, everybody grabs as much shit as they can hold. And that's your shit to sort through.
Okay.
and you have it all in your hands, and then you go over to your little corner and you and your friends, like everyone's like gets high and just kind of like sits there with coffees and sorts through their fabrics, and like it's like this little community, and people will be like, oh, she loves this fabric if you don't like it, and they like know what each other likes. It's very cute.
This is very your energy after seeing you go garage sailing in Florida. I feel like I can just picture you walking away from that initial grab with about 3 times more in your hand than anybody else has. I just feel like you know got it in your blood.
Actually, they are my people. Like, I'm not excessive there. I'm like shy there, and they're insane. Like when I first went, we were kind of just like, they put all the bundles down. He was like cutting them. Everybody was just standing in front of them, in front of the bundles, like the bundles were in the middle of us, and then there's people on each side of them, and there was like 3 rows of that, right? And it like fills a parking lot, and he cuts them, and then when he finishes cutting the last one, they open them up and like spread them so you can kind of take a quick look at where you're going to grab.
See where you want to stand in line.
No, where you're standing is where you're standing.
Where you're standing is where you're.
Yeah,
you have to cut across people.
Yeah, like it just, if you see a specific like spot in front of you or like a foot away that you want to grab first, you know what I mean? But
I don't know why I'm picturing this starting like a game of dodgeball.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Okay.
That's exactly what it looks like with clothes.
Okay.
But are people already standing on the line? Like if they put the balls right there and then they were standing, and then they went go, and then everyone grabs a ball. And then I didn't even take it seriously. And the girl in front of me looked me dead in the eye. What's going on?
I don't know. I ordered food.
Alex just took a call. Alex literally just stopped. Look at this. I need everybody to, what is going on? She's just answered the phone. We have producers, Alex. We have people that do this.
Come outside to the backyard, and somebody will come out.
This is bullshit.
Thank you.
Ask him if he'll do come in for an interview.
I'm so hungry, Kim, and I ignored 2 calls. And then when I processed it was my food delivery, I panicked, dude. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Kim.
We have producers.
They're gone. They're going to get my food. I didn't stand up. I just so dodgeball. So it's dodgeball, but with clothes. That's where.
Yeah, but the girl looked me dead in the eye, and she's like, "You better get ready." She like threatened me, and I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Get ready, grab as much as you can, and then you go." I was like, "Go where?" And you like literally run off into a corner.
Okay, we're like as far away as you could get from others, so that you could sort in peace.
So it just doesn't confuse it with the big pile in the middle. But yeah, so you can get some peace and look through your shit in peace.
And then when everybody's done sorting, do you sort through each other's throwaways?
Yes.
All right,
it's so fun.
Let's go on Sunday. Is everything $1?
Everything is $1. I've gotten like that starter jacket. I looked online was over $250.
All right, let's go on Sunday.
And everyone, there's so many of my outfits that I would get regular compliments on have come from there.
I like that. Which of your friends has a swimming pool that I could swim in next week?
Sarah Weinshank's parents.
Okay, perfect. You know what? I'm already comfy there.
I have a few friends with pools. We'll figure it out.
You don't need to name them. I'm just saying, let's start thinking about the friends with swimming pools. Let's start texting them and making sure that we're on good terms with them.
Let's do that. What else do we want to do?
Using your friends that I don't know yet for their swimming pools. I'm sorry. I just want to swim. Last summer, I don't know if I told you, I never swam the entire summer. Not in the ocean, not in a pool, not nothing. And then at the end of the summer,
that's why I don't like New York. Who goes an entire summer and doesn't swim?
At the end of the summer, I went to the Hamptons and I was so excited to swim. And we like get to the house and we are look at the swimming pool. Like the night before, we like turn the heater on. We take a look at the pool. We're like, this is going to be beautiful. It'll be so warm by tomorrow, like 12 hours of heating. And we go to bed and we wake up at like noon the next day. And the guy had come and closed the pool. Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Uh-huh.
You were so upset.
I'm still upset. I didn't swim. And I was just looking forward. I was saying, I know I didn't swim all summer, but I'm going to have my opportunity. And there it was, snatched away from me like the dreams of a young child.
You had the worst day in the state that day.
I had the worst day of anybody in the Hamptons that day.
What else can we do?
Oh, man. I don't know. You know better than me. What's so great about LA, Kim?
Look at her. She's begging me for a pool. Begging me for a drip of water over there.
Just one drop, please.
One crumb of sand this girl wants. A plant. You can listen. There's gonna be birds. There's this
going for a hike sounds great. I mean,
a hike would be so fun. We could do like a real deal hike if you want. Like a fun climbing hike with like a really cool view.
Could we bring a frisbee with us?
There's nowhere to frisbee on this hike.
Okay.
You would not want to bring a frisbee on this hike. It's actually, we're going to bring a frisbee and I'm going to videotape asking you where you're going to. It's like a hike where you're like, no, you have to hold on or you'll fall off.
Oh, man. I don't know if I could do that.
You can. I took my mom on this hike.
Okay, I'll do it.
I took my sisters on this hike. Everyone does this hike.
Okay, I could do this.
It's just like it's just enough of a challenge to make you feel like you're doing something a little dangerous.
I like a little bit of danger.
A little bit of danger, but if you're like not a complete fucking goofball, Three Stooge type, you can make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to completely fuck up and be like real goofy to die. But
okay.
You could.
No, I'm not goofy.
No.
But speaking of goofy, is there a place that we could ride roller coasters out there?
There's a Six Flags.
Let's go to Six Flags there.
I'm down.
I'm not banned from that one. I could probably use my government name.
We had to find a Six Flags you're not banned from.
Can we go to Six Flags one weekday next week?
Yes, we can. That would be really fun.
Do you just have to have a can of Coke to get a discount on your ticket?
What kind of druggy ass Six Flags? What's going on? What?
In New York and New Jersey, if you drink a can of Coke and you bring them an empty can.
Hold on, first of all.
Can somebody get me, Frank, can you ask somebody to get me a can of Coke from the fridge? Because I know that our Cokes here have the Six Flags deal on them. I'll show Kim. There's a Six Flags deal with Coca-Cola.
What?
Yeah, you could get a discount on your ticket to Six Flags if you show them that you drink Coca-Cola. Isn't that psychotic?
So insane. That's not normal.
Isn't that crazy? It was on it last week. I hope it's on the ones we have. Six Flags. Heading to Six Flags this summer. Save up to 50% off admission if you purchase a one-day ticket at sixflags.com and use promo code COKE for up to half off full price general admission through September 6th.
What the fuck is in that Coke? The vaccine? Why are they pushing it so hard? What's going on?
They've always done this. This is like ever since I was a kid, they'd be like, drink Coca-Cola if you want to come to Six Flags.
Wow. Weird.
Yeah.
Sketchy.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being tricked by a man.
And it doesn't say anything about a specific. It doesn't say anything about. Oh, it's not. Okay, wait. It's not valid at water parks, Frontier City, or Darien Lake. I don't think any of those apply to the LA Six Flags, though. I think we could use them there and get half off admission.
I think that's great. Six Flags. Okay. Yeah. Because I want to go with a group of friends though.
Sure. Bring anyone. I just definitely want to see what roller coasters they have out there.
For sure. That will be fun. We'll do Six Flags, the beach. We'll go to those two shows. We'll go on a hike. We should do a chill day where we do nothing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like we should definitely plan a nothing day.
A nothing day. We'll do a shopping day.
Shopping day. I would like to get my nails and toes done out here if you don't do that before you come.
I would love to do that out there with you because I never have the time to do it here. Mm-hmm. I could have pretty toes for the first time in years. You think they give me a little fake nail on my ugly toe, make me look pretty?
Honey, this is Hollywood. We can go get you a whole fake toe.
Get you a whole fake foot.
That's what we should do for Broad Topics when you're in LA is we should find a person who does
aesthetic feet
and gives you a new toe for your visit to LA.
Oh, and then I could like wear my toe around. I could save it and wear it on vacations in the future. Like if I ever get my dream trip to Hawaii, I could strap that toe on my foot
and have free toe.
I could feel pretty for once.
Broad Topix, Frank said.
Broad Topix. I really want it to be swim safe, because a lot of the situations where I'm showing my toe, I'm also planning to swim. So I definitely don't want my little, what I'm picturing is basically like a fake toe to go over my real toe and have a pretty nail on it. And I don't want it to fall off when I'm swimming. So it's got to be tight. It's got to be form fitting.
I don't know if we can get you one that's waterproof, honey. I mean, the best we could get, honey.
What's Los Angeles good for anyway? Then,
honey, you don't. Not only do you want a fake toe, you want it to last while you're playing mermaids in the ocean.
I want it to be functional. I'd like to be able to.
What is this, heaven?
I wish.
I mean, I could see if they can Velcro it on.
I mean, talk to your prosthetics people. Just see what we could do.
Maybe this is what we need to do. We need to take the skin of your foot and make it hard somehow, and make
callus
it flat.
Myself?
Callus yourself and then flatten it as a pancake and then put a hole in it as like a hook on each side, so that when you put the thing on it would.
I could fasten it into my hardened fucking skin. I see what you're saying. Not the worst idea.
I would see who needs to be a doctor. I could be a doctor. Let's start now and we'll be done in an hour.
See the confidence on this one? I can't. And she's unbelievable, really.
That's what I would do if I was your doctor. I'd take the side of I'd numb your toe completely.
Thank you.
I'd take each side and I'd flatten it. I'd put a hole in it.
Pancake me.
I'd pancake each side. Put a little hole in it, like a Christmas ornament ball, the little holes.
Yeah, or like how you would hook a fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd put a little hook there, so then when I made your thing, throw some Teflon tape on it. Exactly, Francis.
You would pretty much give me a surface piercing to hold the prosthetic toe in place.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying, and I respect it. And then I could look like I have a little toe piercing. I could have a little like gem on the outside to.
Yeah.
To like screw it in.
Yeah. Or like if you don't want to scare people, you could have a little bell. You could put a bell on it so people can hear you walking around.
No, I don't like that. I like scaring people. Ding, 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 ding. I like being silent.
What other things could you attach to it though? Their possibilities are endless.
Like like a chew toy for your pet so they always follow you around.
A plant.
A plant, I guess. Sure.
A clock. You can dangle anything that has a hook. You can dangle from your toe at that point.
Yeah, I guess I'd be the amazing toe dangler. We're also gonna have to do I want to do an episode of Topix like every night next week.
Yeah, we should.
I want to bang one out, sister, every night with you.
I want to bang 3 out with you every night.
You want to bang 1 to 2 out every night?
I want to bang 1 to 2 out every night. I want to bang one out, dry up real quick, then bang another one out again.
I want to do them Florida style, the way we did it when we was in Florida, in your bed. I want to bang them out right there in your, wait, we could do it on the couch too. Cam girl style.
Cam girl style. Cam girl style pods coming up soon, you guys. Get ready.
Guys, we're going to try to do a bunch of them. So it'll be all cam girl all the time.
All cam girl all the time. Broad topics. You heard it here first. Tell your friends, tell your brothers, tell your uncles, tell your daddies.
Tell some girls,
tell your sisters, please tell some women.
Tell some women, please.
For the love of God, we need more women. Actually, we've been getting a good amount of women sending us some love via social media. So really, I get flooded with so many fucking messages, but I try to get back to as many women as I can. Sorry, dudes, but it's like you guys have overwhelmed me over the years. I still appreciate the men out there that throw out the compliments and the genuine love. Shout out to you, but the women have been coming out of the woodwork, Alex.
Yeah, shout out to the girls who listen to this show. It's like all of the messages you guys get, even if I don't reply to them, anything that you guys send is so appreciated and makes me feel so good and warm inside. And like I have all these friends that I don't actively hang out with, but I know they're there for me.
Unless you quit podcasting and decide to get married, and then they'll never speak or talk to us again.
I mean, I don't know. I would like to, in an ideal world, I would like to be married and also podcast. What's the harm in that, man?
I want to get married on my podcast.
I don't want a husband who doesn't understand the character that I am on this show.
I want when my wedding vows start, I want the first words of my vows to be, "What's up, everybody?" And welcome to another episode of fucking Topics. I'm your bride, Kim Congdon, here with my bridesmaid,
Alex Scarlato.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm getting married right now.
We're so excited. We would like to invite a very special guest on the show today. It's the groom. He's literally an afterthought.
It's the small dick. Just kidding, babe. It's my husband. It's the groom.
Yeah, no, I want to walk down the aisle to our opening theme music.
Absolutely. You gotta hold up.
Yeah. That's my romance right there.
My romance. Oh.
Yeah.
We're gonna have so much fun.
We're gonna have a good time.
I'm looking forward to it.
Fuck yeah.
What do you want to try surfing?
What? Is that an option?
I think we can figure it out if we really wanted to.
You ever been to Catalina Island? What's going on out there?
No, maybe we could go to Catalina.
Want to go to Catalina Island? Let's go to Catalina Island.
I think you might need another week with all these plans. We might need another week. I mean, listen, already we've got a hike, love water, Catalina Island, shopping day, relax day, Six Flags, and you still have to fly in and out.
You forgot about the beach.
The beach.
But I have seven. I have 7 full days.
Yeah, and that's 7 events.
Sure, but like some of those events could probably be accomplished on the same day.
Yes. So I think we would have maybe 1 to 2 extra days left after those.
So Catalina it is.
Catalina it is. Looks like we're going to Catalina.
Well, I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
I'm just going to bring a little bit of the South out there to LA. The fact that I
can't wait till you come back and you sound like a Valley girl on the podcast for 2 months.
I hope so. That would be hilarious.
So
it's a new character for me. I don't really dip into that realm.
You're always trying to get a new character.
I like that.
Yeah. Don't hurt. It don't hurt.
Yeah.
All right, well, okay.
I'm excited.
Can we wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up. You want to plug? Right. I was about to say hit it, Frank.
Me too.
I think we should plug first.
We should definitely plug first. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram and TikTok at Kim Congdon. And I am back on Twitch, baby, streaming almost every day. Twitch.tv/Queen Kong 1. You guys can subscribe to that on Amazon Prime for free.
Is there enough space on your camera for me to be in the shot with you if you was to Twitch next week? If I promise to dress like a slut to get more people over to your Twitch, can I sit there and provide color commentary to your gameplay?
Absolutely, sister.
Okay, so we got more plans now.
Dress as a slut.
I'm sorry I interrupted. Are you finished with plugs?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar. Make sure you leave a 5-star review for this show if you're listening on iTunes, or, subscribe, comment, do all the things that help us boost the YouTube algorithm if you're listening on YouTube. Also, you could catch me every Monday after Legion of Skanks on Stick and Portly Watch Rick and Morty. It's a reaction show to the new season of Rick and Morty starring me and my friend Mike Harrington. And I know this season's coming to an end soon, or at least like a mid-season break, but we're planning to go back and do the older episodes as well. So don't miss out on that. And yeah, if you want to subscribe to gasdigitalnetwork.com, use promo code Topix, TOPIX. You get a 7-day free trial with access to every show on demand. It's so super worth it. It's fucking dope. Everybody loves Gas Digital, especially me, but you like it too. So go do that.
All right. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. What's up, everyone? Before we go, if you enjoyed this podcast, you might enjoy some of the other podcasts available at gasdigitalnetwork.com. This week, we're highlighting Without a Country with hosts Corinne Fisher and Shane Smith. You can find the full catalog of episodes on demand at gasdigitalnetwork.com or catch the latest 15 episodes anywhere you find podcasts. Here's a clip.
So canceling is wild, and when conservatives are like, we're the non-cancel party, it's like Dixie Chicks, Colin Kaepernick, Nike, Ellen DeGeneres, Samantha Bee, Beyonce, Target, Jane Fonda. Remember when that movie The Hunt came out? And they were like, no, and then it had to go straight to thing. Remember when they protested NASCAR because NASCAR banned the Confederate flag? Remember when people were breaking their Keurigs? Remember when Kathy Griffith had a fake cut-off head of Donald Trump? Griffin? Sorry.
Kathy Griffith is a different person.
My bad, other person who I don't know. But anyway, it's wild that, like, listen, no one's on their high horse. You can't beat cancel culture by canceling, is my point. So when conservatives
I see in theory what they mean, to sort of give them a dose of their own medicine. But yes, you are correct in that it's like, well, you've been doing that for years certainly with music. That's been a problem for a long time.
Listen, so it's just everyone does it. Everyone's guilty. This solution needs to be like... So, but politicizing it is just like laughable. They gotta not do that.
Well, politicizing things, as we've seen during the past year, is extremely dangerous. And like, I truly believe thousands of people died because COVID-19 was overly politicized.
Well, yeah.
And we'll probably continue to.
I was gonna say,
as people don't get vaccinated. Do whatever you want with your body. I really do feel that way. You certainly shouldn't have to do something that you don't want to your body. I'm very anti-medicine, pretty much across the board. But I did get vaccinated.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I am to the point where it's like, hey, this is America. I guess this is what we do.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, it's what makes us different from other countries. Is the choice is you are able to make that choice whether or not you want to get vaccinated, and I do think that's important. All right. And that's another thing the left is just with the shouting of like, get vaccinated, wear your mask. I was like, I'm doing these things because I personally want to do these things, but the way you're speaking about doing these things online makes me not want to do them.
Yeah.
Even if the result will be I will get sick or die.
People saying that they're going to continue to wear masks because they don't want people to think that they're conservative is absolutely. What did I tweeted about just making a mask that's a gun that points into my mouth because that's how it makes me feel when I read that. It's insane. Wow, so insane. How about don't wear a mask if you don't want to? Okay.
How about maybe where you stand politically, don't make it your entire fucking personality also.
It's just wild.
I know that's like a cute little tweet that's going around, like, insert here, make it not your whole personality. Well, make your political identity not your whole fucking personality. Like, maybe have your own opinions about things. And then if you have your own opinion about each topic, maybe it'll be harder to fit yourself neatly into conservative or liberal. Because that's what's happened to me, and then just everyone doesn't like you. It's a nice place to be.
If you're vaccinated, don't wear a mask. Like, what are you doing? Listen to...
Well, I was so mad the first, I noticed a lot less people wearing their masks outside today just because I know such a large percentage of Manhattan is vaccinated. But like, as soon as they were like, you don't have to wear your mask outside, I didn't wear my mask anymore. And I was like, all you fucking hall monitors out here. That's what Manhattan is, such a fucking adult hall monitor vibe. It's disgusting. It's just like, you love rules so much. You moved to one of the most expensive cities in the world to follow your dreams, most likely, and then you can't stop following rules, you little bitches. It's like I did all the things. I worked so hard to get that vaccination appointment. I got the second one. I waited the 2 weeks. I'm not wearing a mask anymore because that was the fucking agreement. Who are you? What are you trying to prove? Who are you trying to be better than?
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
With your fucking mask.
I'm the same way. I just look at someone and I go, they're not wearing one. Okay. I just don't. Why would I even think about it? There's nothing I can do. I got vaccinated. I did what I was supposed to do. I have no more thoughts.
Exactly. I did the things.
So fucking
Done,
crazy
moving on.
For people to be like shaming each other about it. I'm just like, wow. Well, cool life. You seem cool.
It's just, everyone's just so interested in what everyone else is doing, but it's like they care. They want to pretend like they care so much about other people through pointing fingers, like get masks, get vaccinated. But it's like you don't care about other people. You don't care about the well-being of other people. You just want everyone to be like you. And you're like, well, I got vaccinated and I had to wear a mask. So like I made all these sacrifices, so you should have to too. I've seen full op-eds talking about all the quote sacrifices people made during COVID and how annoyed they are that other people didn't make it. Well, it's like that was your choice, and I agree with the choice that you made, but then don't say, don't whine and complain about it. It's like, well, you could have not made those sacrifices, just like many other Americans didn't. You could have not stayed inside. Lots of people didn't. That was your choice.
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, last year, I lost more money. I lost more money than I made my entire life legally leading up to that year combined. In just because I was like, oh, this is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to not wear a mask, and I will fucking tombstone. I will body slam someone through a table if they question me. Like it's wild. It's wild.
I mean, I think it just both sides got so like almost like militaristic about everything, and it's like there was a way to get through COVID. I'll read these things like people are like, oh, I'm going to the supermarket for the first time since March 2020, and they're like 30 years old. I'm like, you're mentally ill.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't know what to tell you other than that you live a life in constant fear that is not based in reality, and it's nothing to be proud of. You really should see a doctor.
Yeah, and even
of
then,
the mind.
I saw people in Manhattan wearing like spacesuits. And like, cool, good for you. If that's how you're comfortable to go out, but like to just be like, I don't go. I literally haven't gone to the grocery store for a year. It's like, get the spacesuit, dude. Do something, like do more. I don't know. That's wild.
Some of my friends said things to me that I was like, I don't even feel safe around you. Like, what if something happened that we needed to defend ourselves? What if there was a public shooting? It's like, I can't carry you too, because you have absolutely zero survival skills.
It's a very, very old Boy Scout joke. I don't have to be faster than the bear. I just have to be faster than you.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so there you go. Keep that in mind for next time you're in the wilderness or you're getting shot at. Also, don't zigzag. That's a myth.
Oh, is it? That's good to know.
Don't zigzag. Just run as fast as you can in one direction. It's very hard to shoot someone who's fast.
That's good to know.
There you go.
All right. Well, we spent a lot of time on that, but I mean...
Zigzagging is good for alligators, though.
Zigzagging is good for alligators?
Yeah. They can run super fast in a straight line. They can't turn for shit.
Holy shit. Thank you for telling me. I'm going to Florida soon. Gotta watch out for that.
So bear, we're running straight. Alligator, we're zigzagging.
No, bear, you play dead.
Oh, bear, you're playing
Unless
dead.
you're with someone, because the bear will only kill one person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Bears usually like to play with their food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the bear will just do whatever, and then you get away. And then if it's a gator, you zigzag. And if it's a shooter, zigzagging doesn't work. Just run as fast as you can.
I think Timothy Treadwell and his girlfriend got killed by the same bear.
That was a very hungry bear.
Yeah.
What, did they run? Did one of them run while the other one was getting eaten? One of you has to get eaten. Listen, that's a bad boyfriend. Because I would be like, run, babe. And then I would fight the bear, Legends of the Fall style.
Oh my God. How long you're the second person I've dated who loves the movie Legends of the Fall.
It's a very good movie.
How long would you have to be dating this person to fight a bear on their behalf?
0 time. I would just be on my first date. Yeah, of course. I'm not going to let someone I'm with die. I take responsibility and be a man. If I'm with a person in the wilderness,
What if you're with another man?
Then we'll rock, paper, scissors for it.
Okay. Fair.
I would hope that they want to die with me if they're a man. Let's go to Valhalla together.
That's so weird, Shane.
What? And also, by the way, I'm a little into the idea of being killed by a bear. That's pretty cool.
That's a cool way to go. It fits with your whole personality.
Thank you.